Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have the Remote Duel Invitational, and this is the top 8 match number 1. And we have Gills Dale on Tri Brigade versus Simon Kebabs on Salmon Grate. Both of these players actually had pretty good matches. If you want to go check those out, I did post those on my channel earlier today, so you can go check those out. We are going to see Rescue Cat be summoned, Chain Ash, Chain Gamma, the combo. Yeah, Ash's game. GG. There's no way you lose this out at this point. There's literally no way they can play through this. That's insane. A great way, excuse me, to start off the match. I like burped there. Excuse me, but I ate some Red Lobster like biscuits before this. Whew, nice. They so good, so good. Definitely the best biscuits. So yeah, not using Omega effect here. That is good. I would not use it here either. Activate Kit effect because that like somewhat plays into like a nib harder. Because you know you've already summoned 5 times when you make Omega. Omega's the 5th summon, and if they activate nib. Like, it kind of sucks. You know, you don't want to get hit with nib there. So you can kind of just wait. And then use Omega later down the line. After you've made Appaloosa. You know, because if they have nib, they're going to have to drop it before. And you can kind of just, like, smack them with Omega then. But I guess this does play into, like, other cards. You know, other hand traps. Even if you do get hit with nib. And you Omega hit nib, nib will still resolve by tributing everything. It'll still tribute everything. But we're going to see them go ahead and banish with the Blossom. This is going to go through. A lot of Salad players have dropped to like 8 to 9 hand traps in the main deck. We did see the one that topped the LCS. I'm fairly certain they were on 12. I can't remember exactly, but I think they were. I don't know why a lot of Salad players have dropped hand traps. It's really what the like appealing point of Salad is that like you know you have hand traps, you have a solid engine, and that's pretty much it. But a lot of people drop the hand traps just for like more engine cards, which makes like you know other decks like Tri Brigade and Prank Kids, in my opinion, just way better than Salad because they just simply can play more hand traps than like tech cards. Well, not that they can, but they do. They're going to go ahead and grab Revolt. I think like Tri Brigade and Prank Kids are just better than Salad anyways. They're going to go ahead and grab Revolt. And then, you know, cut the deck. And then put a card back. So you know they're going to have the Appaloosa Revolt. And then Omega will be able to go ahead and hit a card. Also, they decided to go for a Bear Bloom instead of for an Omen. So that means that they are either trying to play around like an Imperm on Cat or an Imperm on Fractal Effect, sorry, but I feel like they would have Impermed Cat instead. And then just like ashed like a starter, assuming that you didn't like hard draw Kuraz, Cat, and another like discard for Kuraz. Like a kit. But yeah, I feel like they could have gone for Omen. That means that they're not playing dotKuro. Or they just didn't want like the free surge. They wanted like Appaloosa to have more attack because you can still go for like Bear Bloom Blossom into Appaloosa. It would have 800 less attack though. They do go for the Omen here. They'll be getting effects. Deciding to smack the Buffalo now. The Omega is still there. Maybe they'll chain Omega to these effects. Or maybe chain it to Buffalo. Try to like smack the card out of hand that they want to discard maybe. Go ahead and it's going to dump Fractal off the kit and search from the deck to the hand. That's interesting that they decided to dump. Going through your engine like this is usually not very smart because you want to be able to grind very long. And if you're just dumping your engine from your deck to the graveyard, it's not good. So they're going to Appaloosa negate Buffalo, so, you know, GG. Yeah, they wanted to negate that. They wanted to banish it, so that way they couldn't, like, Banelinks chain block, so that way they could still get the draws. Well played by the Tri Brigade player there. I'm not gonna lie, that like line of play just like kind of skipped my mind. That's why I said like the Omega effect could have been used in response. But they're like that line of play was like super obvious. It kind of just like skipped my mind. I am recording this at 11:16 p.m. I do have to record a lot of these matches, but I will be on my A game. I'm gonna go ahead, drink some water, you know, get hydrated. That's what we do. They have no starters. This is gonna be a quick match. Good game. And then they're gonna start off with Desires. There we go. You gotta stay hydrated. That's definitely something you want to do like at a tournament too. Chain Ash, no driver, and drop Gamma. No driver and drop Gamma. No driver and drop Gamma. No driver and drop Gamma. He's smiling. Yeah, he's just like, yeah, this isn't my day. This is not my time. So, very unfortunate for the Soud player, and very fortunate for the Tri-Brigade player that they didn't end up like banishing a driver there. I know it's not like a super high chance to banish a one of when you have 34 cards left in deck, assuming that they're playing 40. But, you know, it's still good that they didn't end up banishing that, or the Gamma would not have been able to do its thing there. And then activate Fractal. Yep, that's going through. That's pretty good. I feel like, I don't know. If they're looking this hard, maybe they banished a lot off Desires. Yeah, search out Fractal. I don't think they have a kit, like in deck or anything. I think that maybe what that's projecting. Maybe they don't have like another Nerval in deck. So like, what's the point of going for kit if you don't have another Nerval? You can kind of just go for Fractal and try getting more damage in. Yeah, go ahead, normal summon out Fractal. I wonder what their set is. Cause like if you set one, it's got to be like a Salad Trap, I feel like, or a Strike. But like, I almost feel like Strike would have been used on Gamma, because like otherwise it goes for Omega and trades with a card in your hand, and then also it trades with Ash. So they're gonna banish 2 for double Dragon Lords. Yeah, that's definitely pretty good in this position. And then go battle phase, poking for 35 and 35, so leaving them at 1,000 life points. You know, because this is 16 plus 19, 35, and then just like a very simple 35. So now they're at 1,000 life points. Not a lot of life points, obviously. Really being able to apply the pressure early on here. So now main phase 2, going for something like Omega. Also Omega with Desires is a combo, or like Omega with Prosperity, because you can go standby phase, Omega effect, put back one of the cards that are banished, and in this deck, when you put something back, it gives you another like beast type monster to work with. So they're gonna summon out the Omega, and then they have Called By, and most likely Revolt. Oh my gosh, they have a lot of sets actually. Decided to set in the Imperm column, by the way, which means that probably is just an Imperm, I feel like, if they are choosing to set it there. But that also makes their Imperm be able to get hit by like an opponent's Imperm, but that most likely would have been used on Fractal, so and it could have also just been left in hand instead of setting it, so I agree with the play there of setting it where they did. Choosing not to Omega on standby, but Foxy effect, Chain Imperm. They had 3 Ash, 2 Roar in the opening hand. Sheesh. What is that? Like, what is that? Imagine if they just opened up Foxy and like summoned and used the effect. Like, that would have been so much better. I mean, they would have gammed that, but then like Ash could have at least had Desires. But very unfortunate on the Soud player's part. We are going to see Dale, the Tri-Brigade player, get to advance to the top 4. So we will be seeing more of them Good luck to them in top 4. And with that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.